name's Neil. I would take a few moments of your time, talk about mental health for a moment. Mental health is one of the most important things that we can deal with in today's society. Knowing as suicide count go up to 720,000, I believe it is, per year, and 15 every second, I believe. If my math is wrong, I think that's what the numbers were. I'm not too sure. Anyway, I wanted to take a moment to talk about my time spent as with mental health, and I want to talk about my story. So, basically, growing up, I was depressed, clinically depressed, and I had clinical anxiety, which was a bad thing because it meant I was sad, I was unmotivated, I didn't want to do anything, and yeah, that made me to leave some bad decisions to friends, in which I was friends with this one kid before, and he bullied me to the point where I started self-harm, and I didn't want to live anymore. That's how bad this kid's pushed me. And then my stepbrother, he got in the way and he defended me. Whenever I couldn't defend myself, he was always there for me whenever I needed someone. But then I learned I needed to defend myself as well. So I told him I no longer wanted to be friends. And that's when my life started getting better, until a point of a few months ago. So I was dating this girl, and it was the worst decision I could have ever made. She was mean to me, she abused me, and she did a lot of bad things to me. I just want to take a moment to talk about how that experience led me to the mental hospital. So I was so obsessed with this girl that I was completely obsessed with her. I spent all my time devoted to her, and I pushed away my friends, my family. I pushed everyone that cared about me. I pushed away everyone. Got to get my light back on. So yeah, you were saying, I pushed everyone away from me, and so one day my parents, they sat down and talked to me, and they said, hey, you need to break up with this girl. She's ruining your mental health, and she's ruining your sake. I want my child back. The resistant teenager I am, I decided to say no. I didn't want to break up with her, and I was going to do things my own way. In which they started crying, and they were sad. Which clicked in my mind that, hey, I just basically refused them that they're not going to get their child anymore. Which is the worst thing that can happen to a parent. Like, imagine if you were a parent and your child says, no, I don't want to hang out with you, but I don't want to do anything. That would make me pretty sad as a father. I would not want to. So, then seeing how disappointed my parents were, I slowly walked towards my dad's gun cabinet. I grabbed the key on the top shelf and I was slowly unlocking it, and to which my mother reacted fast. She grabbed my hand and my dad grabbed the key. And my stepmom and my mother, they started driving me to the nearest hospital, in which I was then admitted to another mental hospital, which was an actual mental hospital. This hospital was just a regular checkup clinic. And then from there, I started my daily routine in the mental hospital, took my bottles every morning. I thought it was a prison. I thought it was like jail where I couldn't do anything, and that it was a hellhole at first. But then it started to make me realize, hey, in here, I learned, yeah, sure, there may be fights. Sure, nobody likes each other. But at the same time, I learned coping skills in there. I learned different ways to distract myself. Like, example, music, reading, football. You guys know, I love those things. And I love producing the show, Mentally Sane. I love helping, because I want this series accurately reflect mental health and how it can impact people and to show how invisible depression can be to others, because in society, it doesn't look like anybody's depressed. I mean, you can be the happiest and jolliest person of all time, and nobody's ever gonna notice you're depressed. Example, with me on the football team, I have self-harm issues, which I've been clean, thankfully. And I also have depression, bipolar, anxiety, and sleeping issues, which, yeah, nobody ever notices that. They always think I'm so happy and have an amazing life, which my parents do take care of me. They're amazing parents. I'm not gonna lie. They're the best parents I can ask for. It's just I don't take the time to realize that most of the time, and I'm pretty stubborn. So, yeah. But well, and then after we went to hospital, when I got out, I wanted to change the person I want to be. Actually, wait, hold on. Before I get there, you guys may know this person. I'm not gonna say her name. Like, I don't say our real name. If you guys know her name, you guys know her name. It's not mud. I mean, I call myself Neil. Her name's Carter, but I prefer Neil. So yeah. So the person I'm in the hospital, Ray or Heaven, whatever you like to call it, they were my best bud in there. They were always there for me when I was sad and I had nobody there to hang out with me. They were there for me. And I'm very grateful for that person, because they showed me that in life that, so what, just because people may hate this one person doesn't mean that everyone has to hate them. Nobody has to always follow each other. Because when I went to hospital, not a lot of people liked me. People were mostly scared of me for no reason. I mean, I wouldn't even hurt a fly. And I mean, to do with being scared, but yeah. So now, after the hospital, I began to change the person. I want to apologize to a lot of people that I hurt. So I went and apologized to every single person I hurt. Not everybody accepted my apology. A few people did. A few people did. It's what it is. But a lot of people did accept my apology, which felt very good to me, because now I feel like I changed the person. But it still hasn't changed yet. So I decided, hey, what if I take this experience in the hospital and I reflect it in a fun way to show people how serious mental health is? So that's why I created Mentally Sane, to show the seriousness of mental health. This is Neil signing off. Goodbye.